Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more of the Second Reality Project Reloaded. In the last video, we caused some chaos in Chaos Complex, and now it's time for us to finish things off here in third space with Chaos Complex. This level's actually called Braindamaged Finale, but in Chaos Complex, this level was called Chaos Complex, and it was in the place of front door, as in, you know, Bowser's front door. Anyways, we have caused some serious damage to this world. Gotta fall through the X's of Chaos Complex. If you fall too far, you're gonna die, so let's try to land safely here. Okay, I just barely screwed that up. Here's where we want to go. And now we must travel through the X's. Now this level here, basically, just, you know, I mean, you can see it. It pretty much turns into a big old maze. Have I passed something? I know at some point okay, there's the door we need to get to. But we've got to go a long way to get around to it. And now this part, just gonna remind you that Chaos Complex was made to be a joke hack, so it's supposed to be bad level design, so with this level just being a maze and not really having any gameplay to it as the finale, it fits. But, like, honestly, I've always liked mazes, so I'm fine with this even not as a joke, you know? I know when I was a little kid, I always loved drawing up mazes. Anyways, we've got a 1-up here. I think that means we went the wrong way, though. Yeah, so on this level, we're going down the left side, and we'll come back up the right side. So in general, we kind of want to stay to the left. Until we reach the bottom, you know, as far down as we can go. And then we want to start going up the right, which I think we might be at the bottom here. Yeah, you can't go down any further than this, so it's time to start climbing up again. I don't know if it's just because I've played through this level a few times before, between, you know, this hack and Chaos Complex. So I don't know if it's just me being familiar with the level, but I've always found this maze to be somewhat intuitive. It's like, you know, I'm more likely to go down the correct path than not. I don't know, it's just always seemed that way to me. Maybe that's just because I'm familiar with mazes. But anyways, I say as I go down the wrong path there. But, I mean, there's a lot of wrong paths I could be going on, and I feel like I haven't gone down very many. I've definitely gone down a few. I think we're up there. I was gonna say, I think we're about there. Aw, yeah, and we're back with the music. And here's some deactivated gateways. And these bouncy blocks that weren't in the original Second Reality Project or Chaos Complex. We saw these in this hack's other new level, being Springyard Zone. that's pretty cool. Although it is bothering me that they make the sound of dragon coins or star coins, because it makes me think I'm collecting them when I'm not. Oh, I got a 1-up from bouncing on enough of those guys. I didn't realize I was doing that. Anyways, boss door. Looks like we've got an auto-scroller. So it's probably not really gonna be a boss, unless it's this guy. But it doesn't seem like it. Oh my gosh. Some sort of custom enemy, though. No! And for some reason, he's really hard to get past. The ball he throws stuns you if you're on the ground. No! Don't get me from just off screen. Curse you, Robux. Not letting you stun me. I want to know, can I, like... Okay, I can stomp those guys. Now I have to platform up bullet bills. Making me platform up bullet bills on a time limit, how dare you! No! Well, I got up there, but I lost my power-ups. I definitely want to bounce off the higher bullet bill. There we go. Oh, I was gonna say I could just slide through all of them and get them even if they're off screen, but then of course the stairs had to end. Alright, there's another portal here, because, again, these guys made the gates. So it makes sense they'd have a lot of them with how much exploring they've done. But wouldn't that mean they're in more worlds other than this one? I'm just pointing that out because the second game never mentions that. They treat it like this is the only place where the Robux are. Maybe in a third game, they could come back. Because there actually is a third game that was in the making a long time ago, but then FBI abandoned the development a long time ago, but then came back to it. Why is fighting while going upstairs so difficult? Oh my gosh. Actually, why? Good thing I have my cape, that helps out a lot. Running low on time, but I think we're supposed to. With it being an auto-scroller and all. Although we were in a maze section earlier, I'm not sure if our time from there carried over to this. But we got through that maze pretty quickly. So I imagine our time probably reset itself once we came to this area. Stop! Okay. Where are we now? Hello there, Mario. I've been observing your endeavors for quite some time now. Yes, perhaps for a tad too long, as my eye cries out in protest. I'm impressed by your abilities. Mildly interested, to be precise. But who worries themselves over trifling details like that? It seems your sweet, delectable journey ends here, in this realm of empty pastry crusts. However, I believe I'll assist you in your slightly daring escape. After all, I too am knowledgeable on the subject of interdimensional travel. Yes, this will suffice. Close your eyes. I don't get it. Why did you help him, Zykloboo? He's one of the good ones, isn't he? Yes, but surely you understand that he managed to thwart the robot's plan for world domination, destruction. He saved the first and second realities, and I'm rather convinced he has the ability to stop Bowser as well. Certainly, he may owe his victories to pure dumb luck, and he may fail this time, but we risk nothing. Should he succeed, we simply face one potential enemy, Mario. It nearly appears too easy, hehehe. I see, I guess. Well, I hope you're right. I forgot that Lil Boo was in this game. Anyways, that was the first time in the series we've ever seen Little Boo. That character wasn't even in either of the original versions of the 2 Second Reality Project games. But that Zykloboo character, that's the villain of the second game. So we're getting more backstory on him, so that's awesome. Anyways, we've got that glitch where it says this level's Braindamaged Finale, even though it's actually Crash Landed Castle. So at this point, third space seems to be destroyed, but we can actually go back to those levels if we want, but it's not easy to. You have to get the secret exit in Crash Landed Castle to go back to those levels. And once you're back in that area, you can't come back out here until you beat Braindamaged Finale again. But yeah, canonically, I think third space is destroyed. If nothing else, you know, we're not connected to it anymore. Anyways, I'd say it's about time to actually continue our main mission in the game, now that that side adventure is over. So, yeah, let's head back out here. You know, out here to where it all began. This is the first level right here. And this is where we spawned on the map. But yeah, finally back out here. And we're gonna head into Bowser's place. But to do that first, we gotta do Iceberg number 2, which was called Iceberg number 3 in the original game. And was where Sunken Ghost Ship was in the original game. Which makes sense considering where it is on this map. I was looking at my abbreviations and I'm like, SGS? What level in Mario is SGS? It's Sunken Ghost Ship. Anyways, here we go, Iceberg number 2, instead of Iceberg number 3, because one of the icebergs got renamed to something else. And we're underwater. Underwater auto-scrolling, interesting. Oh no, it's a whistling Chuck. Alright, seems pretty simple so far. I mean, it's underwater, so it's not gonna be too hard, and it's auto-scrolling, so there's not gonna be too much exploration. Which is normally the big thing with underwater levels, is that, you know, since you can go in all directions, you'll explore a lot. Also, that Porcupuffer looks crazy. I just want to point that out there. So we've been getting Dragon Coins. Back to Dragon Coins again. No more Star Coins. But yeah, we're up to 2 now. I haven't really noticed myself collecting them. I haven't been paying that much attention, honestly. Nice calm level after the chaos that was the Chaos Complex levels. back here in the first reality instead of third space. But I really do like the music in those last couple third space levels. Chaos Complex and the level formerly known as Chaos Complex. And here we are, out into the air again. Mario can breathe again! Yay! People say that Mario can hold his breath forever in the 2D Marios, but that's not true, because in the 2D Marios, all of the levels are timed. As far as I know, the only games in which Mario can breathe underwater forever are, could he in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga? I know there's a certain underwater segment in that game, there's Dragon Coin number 3. But then also there's Super Paper Mario, where he can breathe underwater forever, although he can't breathe in space in that game, whereas he can breathe in space in a lot of other games. But not in every game, because, like, in Super Mario Land 2, he has to have a helmet. Just like in Super Paper Mario. In the Galaxy games, you could say that, there's Dragon Coin 4, but yeah, in the Galaxy games, you could say that, you know, each of those planets has its own atmosphere, or whatever. And that's why he can breathe in those games. But then, like, in Thousand Year Door, you go to the moon, and it's not supposed to have air. And, you know, Goombella, if you use a certain tattle right when you enter the fortress, then Goombella even questions why they can breathe on the moon. And she's just like, just don't think about it, I guess. Kinda creeps me out, but like, then in Odyssey, you can breathe in space without a helmet, even though he can wear one if he chooses to. And honestly, I think the Mario Moon should more or less be treated like the Mario Galaxy planets, where even though it's the moon, it just has its own atmosphere, unlike our moon in real life. Ah. Come on. No! Porcupuffer, why? Get out of here, Porcupuffer. Hello, urchin. That's a special urchin that's sometimes in the air and sometimes in the water. Oh, I can spin a Porcupuffer? That's nice to know. Hey, Kamikaze Koopa, you live a sad existence over there. He's just kinda stuck. Anyways, that's all the Dragon Coins. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is a really nice, chill level after all that chaos. Alright, back into the iceberg. Where are we headed? Is this the end? Yes, it is. Just gotta collect that orb. I wanted to slide into it, darn it. There we go. Collecting an orb just like in Sunken Ghost Ship, so fitting. Okay. What level was it in third space where it was the going up and down level? I was thinking of this level, because this level's called Volcanic Voyage, but in the original game it was called Up and Down, and it was in place of Valley of Bowser 1. So yeah, that other going up and down level I was talking about before, I was thinking it was gonna be this level. and then it was a different level. Before I go down that pipe, I just want to double check and make sure there's nothing like up in the... Yeah, okay, we're good. So yeah, in the original game, you could like just jump over to that pipe we want to go to right away if you were fast enough. But you can't do that in this version. You actually have to go all the way around here. Avoiding those spikes. Got some fun music for our little ride here. Give me that. Now there's falling spikes. Because it wasn't dangerous enough. Going through these tunnels of just spikes, it reminds me of that one flying level in Rayman 2, where you have to go through all the brambles. Alright, that's another dragon coin down. I don't want that. The idea of going through big shafts with spikes in general also reminds me of Knit Stories. I'm gonna have to play the Knit games at some point, although the third game is admittedly a bit on the mature side. But I'm still definitely gonna play it on this channel someday. Get out of here, Koopas. Who do you think you are? The ones Bowser hired to capture the Mario Bros? The Mario Brothers, sorry. Alright, going pretty well. I know I don't have to explore any of these pipes, because, you know, this level wouldn't really work properly with the moving platform if I had to go in and out of pipes. Alright. I don't really remember where exactly we got all these dragon coins. I've just kind of been picking them up along the way. Just by standing there, but there's the last one. Here's the end. Well, the end of that section, and the end of the level should be in here somewhere, but not right away, as you can tell by the midpoint. But yeah, the end of this section should be the end of the level. Just gotta do a little skull ride here. It's pretty neat that they brought back the skull riding stuff in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, except they actually made it fast-paced, giving you the roller coasters. I doubt there's any pipes to go into, because, you know, there's no secret exit here, and we already got all of the dragon coins, but you never know, there could be something. And there's the end. Okay. Next up here is Inferno, which had the same name in the original game and was in place of Valley of Bowser 2. This level is the second to last level in the game that has 2 exits. Okay, I got a dragon coin, but yeah, so it's almost entirely single exit levels from here forward. Ow. Yeah, so I don't know if FPI knows what the word Inferno means, because I don't see any fire. I mean, I see weapon fire. I know there's some fire in this level, but it's, like, very minor. I mean, I could bring a fire flower in here. There's some fire from the Volcano Lotus, but I wouldn't really call that an Inferno. This is very nice music. Also, technically, this is... I don't know if this counts as good game design or bad game design, so... In the original Chaos Complex, this pipe here, if you flew really carefully, you could get into it, but then if you did, you would be trapped, because it'd go to some glitchy area, because you were never meant to go in that pipe. However, in the remake... they just made it so you can't go up into the pipe. Which, like... You know, I guess good on FPI for fixing a bug in the original game, but also, like, for people that knew about that bug, he could have hidden a secret in there. I kinda wish he did that. It doesn't have to be anything important, but just some special Easter egg, you know? Anyways, here we are onto our midpoint. And now we're into this castle, I guess. This isn't a castle level, but we're in some sort of castle-like structure. Alright, nothing down there, as inviting as that pit looked. Now we're onto a cloud flying section. I never really know how to feel about these cloud sections, because, like, I like the exploration aspect, but it's so slow, and, like, I'm fine with slower-paced gameplay. I mean, these cloud sections are basically like swimming sections, where they're exploration-based and they're slower. But I'm fine with the speed of, I'm fine with the speed of swimming. But these clouds move slower than swimming. Not spinning. And, like, right now, they're not moving that slow, but I find that in most cloud segments, in most of the hacks I've played, they're usually filled with enemies, which makes the game lag a lot. Thankfully, that's not really happening here. So this cloud section doesn't seem that bad. I mean, there are a lot of enemies, but not so much as to make the game lag. Granted, you know, some of the lag could be due to the fact that I'm using an ancient and outdated emulator that, you know, does lag more than other emulators, but also, you know, these hacks were made back when this emulator was the popular one, so that argument is kind of invalid. So I could go down that pipe. I'm kinda curious what happens if I try to go under the level. Okay, it stopped scrolling. Let's go down the pipe. I just remembered this level has 2 exits, and I haven't seen any clues as to where that is. There's Dragon Coin number 3. Yeah, look how little fire there is in this level, though. Just an occasional rare Volcano Lotus. And, you know, I can bring in a fire flower. Has there been any other fire? There's Dragon Coin number 2. And the final Dragon Coin. And a key. And the keyhole is right here, which is probably right next to the end. I'm gonna do my best to keep the end of the level off screen, just so that there's some suspense of what could come after this part of the level. But I'm pretty sure the end is just off screen there. But it'll be less boring to replay through the level if we think there's a chance that there might be more. Alright, back in. Let's just fly, honestly. Get us through this level a lot faster. There we go. Soaring through that part of the level, literally. And now time for the slow flying. Hopefully I'll find a place where I can get some run speed or something. Can I even fly through this section of the level even if I do get run speed though? Like, there's no way I'm getting up this with, like, normal flying. I mean, I could have potentially gotten under it if I was really precise. And then I could fly down this section, where I would probably get nailed by Super Koopas. Ah! Just go under. Just go under. In fact, yeah, just keep going under, actually. We've already done this the legit way, so now we can skip past. Nice job, Mario! That one was a little too graphic to be shown on screen. That one, too. Yeah, just keep going under. I think we're at the end. Yeah. Get up there, Mario. There we go. Okay, now let's just fly to the end, I guess. They gave us room to run. Oh, and then they did this to us. How cruel. Come on. Stupid Super Koopas. I'm just gonna hang back here. Alright, here's the end we made it to, and the other end is right here. Anyways, that's Inferno. There's only one more level with 2 exits in the whole game. And that's gonna be it for this video. In the next video, we will continue through World 7 with Frozen Fears. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.